And so we come to a historic moment in Sabina Park here in Kingston, Jamaica. It's 56th test match, and it is a historic pink ball day-night test encounter between the West Indies and Australia, the third of this series.
Australia won the toss. They decided that they wanted to have a first go with the bat. A few changes for the West Indies. Mikael Louis comes in along with Kevlin Anderson, and the spinner Worrell Worrell, and vice captain named before the start of the series. Australia also alongside with me, Brad Haddon. Brad, what do you make of this team?
Firstly, good friend, it's good to be back. It's good to see. It's great to be back in the Caribbean, but Australia have made one change. Scotty Boland's come in for Nathan Lyon, and I think that's all that's to do is with the pink ball. They expect this wicket to play some tricks with the pink ball. It's a new Duke's ball, so Nathan Lyon's having to rest this test match.
Yeah, there's been a wonderful battle, particularly with the fast bowling units of both these teams. Jaden Seals has been phenomenal. He will get the new ball, as we've seen before. There is a win factor here at Sabina Park, which he will look to utilize. Usman Khawaja, very experienced, 84 test matches under his belt, 16 centuries, best of 232. Hasn't had the best series though. It's been a struggle for him. And not only him, a struggle for his opening partner, Sam Constas, who gets another go to see what he can produce. So the microscope once again on the Australian top order. A wonderful view from overhead. Just look at that patterns along the ground. It's been amazing to see the transformation. First ball, first day.
And it's an interesting toss, this one. Both teams decided that they wanted to bat first, but I think with this pink ball, you do see different behaviours off the wicket. We had a great cover of grass, but I think we will see not only swing, but I think we'll see a bit of movement off the surface early.
Yeah, there's a nice even covering of grass. It really is a good looking surface. When you look at it and you feel it, it's firm, and the evenness is something that I suppose all of the players welcome. Yeah, there is some swing there for Jaden Seals. I suppose, Brad, that when you see a surface like this, you can trust the bounce. It has been a couple of difficult surfaces for the batters. This one, though, looks slightly better than what we've seen before. Almost very close to that outside edge. There was some very late swing.
And that's the length that Sam Constance has struggled with during this series, but the ball, it's been the one that's come back in.
Yeah, that was almost a massive error there. There's been a little bit of confusion with the running between the wickets. Another one here. Directed was needed. He would have been gone for all money. Yeah, he's looking to get off the strike. John Campbell perhaps had more time than he thought. Yep. An opportunity there. It continues. The catching in that cordon, or the lack thereof. It's the debutant this time. It really is infectious. 10th drop catch for West Indies in the series. Seals understandably frustrated.
And the key to that one was the ball was pitched up. That was that 5 metre length. Got Sam Ford on his front foot. Looked like it was going straight to second slip, but a diving third slip just got big on him and hit the top of his hand. But that's a big miss. It was very well bowled. That's exactly the length the West Indies are after.
Much better. That's the one. That's the delivery. 7 without loss. Brad, that's the length that you're looking for, isn't it?
Yeah, it is length. And we've seen that throughout the series when he's got his length full up. It's just challenged Usman Khawaja's technique around the wicket on that front foot.
Shot of authority. First boundary goes to Constas.
Well, he's been waiting for anything loose. Sam Constas got it first ball from Alzarri Joseph, a loosener, short into the rib cage, and all Constance had to do was pivot, and Australia get their first boundary.
Whether Joseph saw him just advance down the track and pulled his length back, or he was always going to serve up a short ball, only he will know, and only Khawaja will feel it.
Well, he was late on it, Usman Khawaja. Decided to wear that one. Didn't bring his bat into play, which was probably a good thing. Excellent bowling now from Shamar Joseph.
Been challenging for these two openers. They're trying to soak up pressure and sweating on some scoring opportunities. 13 runs after 10.5 overs. That's a good delivery. Can you repeat again? Can you repeat and drift a little closer in length? Martin Menon, very experienced, decides maybe it's missing leg in his view.
West Indies looking to refuse to send it upstairs. Maybe doing just a little bit too much. Let's have a look. Close that one, Bish.
Big outside edge and won't get to the boundary.
Yeah, good lane for Keane from Jaden Seals. Bit of a misfield from Roston Chase at gully.
He threw his hands at that one and will get a boundary. Just the second boundary of the day so far. 28 for no loss.
Yeah, speaks the whole discipline West Indies have been so far at the start of this test. Fortuitous, but he'll be happy with a boundary, Sam Constas.
Oh, that's close. That is close. Given. Graves straight into the attack and could have the initial breakthrough. They've gone upstairs, the Australians.
TV umpire to director, player review for LBW. Original decision is out. Bowler's feet check, just a fair delivery. Front on spin vision, please. Okay, ball's close to the back. Can we just confirm with ultra edge when available, please? Thank you. Roll it through, roll it through. Roll it through. Clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. Ball tracking coming now. Pitching outside off. Impacting line. Wickets hitting Nitin, you can save your original decision of out. You're on screen. Signal now.
Sitting held. Justin Graves into the attack, and immediately he makes an impact. Constance, another failure for the youngster. Was back for 17. 28 for 1.
Cameron Green playing his 32nd test match. That's a nice shot. Great shot there from Cameron Green, getting one down the leg side, just went with it, clipped it away for a boundary.
Yeah, certainly coming off the back of some runs, Cameron Green. Good balance, good conviction in the stroke. And a good way to get going as well.
Just out of his reach. That was an exceptional effort. Goes away for 4. Michael Louis, the man stationed just forward of square.
Khawaja very quick onto anything short. Scoring opportunity presented. A little bit of extra bounce, didn't quite keep it down, and not very far away from a diving and despairing Michael Louis. It hasn't been a bad start from Justin Graves. A little bit slower than the other 3 seamers, but he's been hitting very good lengths. He is. He watches that one through. The end of the 21st over. Australia now 41 for 1.
Huge shot. That's close. That's very close. In fact, it's given. Jaden Seals gets one on target, and he gets the decision, the on-field decision, so important. Cam Green will have a discussion with Khawaja. They're thinking about that review. Timer is running out. He makes it in the nick of time. We'll have a referral.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. Bowler's feet checked. It's a fair delivery. Spin vision when ready, please. Okay, looks like there's a gap between bat and ball there. Can we just confirm with Ultra Edge, please? Yeah, keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling right through. Right through. Thank you. Clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. We'll go to ball tracking when ready, please. Ball tracking coming now. Pitching outside off, impacting line. Wickets is missing. Adrian, I'm going to get you to overturn your original decision to not out. Stand by, you're on screen. Signal now.
It's been good. It's been really good from Justin Graves, though, at his speed, just in that mid-120s range. But he's just getting enough off the surface, isn't he, Jimmy?
Well, he's asking the right questions. He's bowler really good length, encouraging the batters to play. And apart from one that was just short of a length to Khawaja, that Khawaja helped around for 4, he's been on or about off stump. Australia get to 50 in the 23rd over.
Oh my goodness. What a start. What a delivery. Even to someone like Khawaja, Jimmy, who's faced 60-odd deliveries.
This is the strength of Shamar Joseph when he's bowling well. A slightly fuller length. Great angle coming into Khawaja and just straightening enough. Khawaja had to play. Couldn't leave it alone.
Oh. I was just saying that he was looking to see off this over to go to lunch unscathed, and that was played rather T. Yeah, that muscle memory. Forgive me. So it's T on day 1 here at Sabina Park. Confirmation then. The 1 wicket to fall, that of Sam Constas. Another low score for him. And at 50 for 1 with lots of batting to come.
Bowling for the West Indies, there's pressure from the fast bowlers, Seals and the 2 Josephs, but it was Greaves. 4 good overs, getting the 1 wicket of Sam Constance and just a solitary over spin from Warwick. Shamar Joseph to resume from the northern end.
Well, that helps. Leg stump half volley, didn't quite get it, so 2 runs.
Oh, another good one from Shamar Joseph. Again, forcing Khawaja to play.
Yeah, just on that point, Jimmy, I mean, obviously, the absolute champions of the game find that sweet spot more than others and quicker. Well, that's a nice shot. A very nice shot from Cam Green. I wouldn't be too discouraged if I was Alzarri Joseph. There's a little bit of swing there, but on that occasion, I thought Cam Green was up to the challenge. Nice shot, good balance.
Beautifully played in the context of the game where he hasn't had literally anything to this point. To have kept his shape as he did through this shot, I'm sure Cameron Green will be very pleased, not just with the boundary but the execution as well. He kept his shape very, very well.
Oh, that's what fast bowlers love, getting driven down the ground and then a good sniff to follow it up.
I don't know if I'm going to say well played Cameron Green. I think he would be thinking good outcome. It didn't go up in the air, but he didn't know much about that delivery from Alzarri Joseph. Bending his back a little bit, hitting high on the handle, little bit of extra pace, little bit more aggression after being driven for 4. Good outcome for Australia.
Half volley and driven down the ground. So Cameron Green, couple of nice drives. Scoreboard just starting to tick over, 63 for 1. Well, there's that delivery that has trouble Usman Khawaja from around the wicket, and he's going to struggle here, and a stronger throw might have had him in trouble.
Just tucking it behind square. I think if Kevlin Anderson had slid and managed to come out of a slide with a throw, it might have had Khawaja in a little bit more trouble than it was in the end.
What a catch! Absolutely brilliant from Shea Hope. That is an absolute beauty.
Yeah, Shamar Joseph deserves this wicket. He's been so threatening to Usman Khawaja in particular. Good length again, stuck on the crease, just hanging his hands out, but what a take from Shea Hope. Full length dive. Yeah, he's bumped right up. He continues to dominate against this Australian side. Shamar Joseph, Usman Khawaja goes back for fighting 23, 68 for 2.
Steve Smith, legendary Steve Smith. Look at that average, makes his way out to the middle. 36 centuries to his name, and a remarkable average of over 100 against the West Indies. This could be out. Trouble at the striker's end. Steve Smith wanted the single, wanted to get off the mark, sent back. All's well that ends well, I suppose. And just to add to that, it was a no ball, so almost to run out off a no ball. A confirmation of that. Let's look at Steve Smith. He wants the single, sent back. needed to do much better than that. And Mikael Louis, a terrible throw, really. It's stuck in his hand, is what he's saying there. Yeah, this will go for 4. Or will it? Just slows up, gets there, I think. But we'll have to have another look. Working with the chase, so we'll have a boundary check. Yeah, from where I'm perched, I think it touched first. Yes, it did. So confirmation of that being a 4, another boundary to Cam Green. 73 for 2. Yeah, that's crunched. Steve Smith continues on his merry way against the West Indies.
Yeah, crunched well in front of square. First boundary, Steve Smith. He took the length very early. He was able to rock back and get the hands through immediately, calling for assistance.
Now Steve Smith really misses out on opportunities to score short and wide. Another boundary for him.
Yeah, missed out on one that was full and wide in Justin Gray's previous over. He was very disappointed on that occasion. This time though, he's able to capitalize on one a lot shorter.
Back-to-back boundaries. Offside, overcompensation from Justin Graves. He's punished again.
Yeah, very noticeable is the conviction and the strokes from Stephen Smith.
Make that a hat-trick of 4s before Steve Smith really getting his groove on. Loves this venue. I'll come back to that.
Yeah, everyone else has struggled to get going today. He's striking at above 100, Steve Smith.
That single brings up the 100, but the drive from Cam Green looking more and more fluent. Terrific. Bit of grip from Jamel Warrican, who bowls a slower pace than some of his colleagues. Enjoy that. .103 for 2. Found the gap nicely. And going from strength to strength, Cam Green.
Yeah, this is well played here by Cam Green. What he's done really well, he's used the depth of crease, got right back, hit the ball late. But the key to this is the depth of the crease.
And not for the first time, Green has punched Warrican through there for a couple more. So there is some grip very early in the test match. There's grass, but the surface is dry.
The ones that seem to turn it, the ones that they're bowled slower. But they've operated the whole time with Cameron Green with the mid-off back. With enough in the surface, I'd be encouraging Green to try to hit over the top.
Gotcha. And that's a nice shot from Stephen Smith. 50 partnership for the Australians with Smith and Green.
Steve Smith quality again. Up and over. Cover this time against the turn.
Right on.
I think Stephen Smith is showing his class once again, 28 off 38. Another one squeezed through the offside. It's not going to get to the boundary. Be slightly disappointed, I reckon, with that Cameron Green, who does take great pride in his technique, but that was a genuine half volley. He just sliced it in the end.
I just wonder if it could be a better effort in the field. We have a look now. Being a bit harsh.
Bowled in! Top of off stump. That's a great length. And they do get their breakthrough, the West Indies. He's fought hard, Cameron Green, but got a beauty.
This is a peach of a delivery. The first one beating the edge, beating the stumps, and this one blowing off stump over. That man, Jaden Seals again. Cam Green going for 46, Australia 129 for 3.
Travis Head walks out to bat. Oh, no. No, no, no.
That's not what they needed. Good powerful shot, and he ran on the shot, Steve Smith, and just a little peek up. That's just enough to turn 1 into 4.
Ooh, hit uppishly, but it's in the gap, and Travis heads away. Successfully defended on that occasion from Travis Head, so that takes us to the dinner break. So 2 sessions gone now on day 1 of the 3rd test match here at Sabina Park. Started to get this game moving forward. It was tough work for Khawaja and Constas, who really tried to just tough it out. 23 off 92, 17 off 53. Green just out. Played well for 46 off 108, but really the class has shone through. Stephen Smith, 36 not out.
Shamar Joseph, pick of the bowlers, 1 for 21 so far. Real testing spell, eventually got Khawaja. Jaden Seals with a peach of his own, and Justin Graves started the rat with all in all a very good bowling performance.
It's the acid test of the lights and how the pitch reacts under the artificial lights and the darkening overhead. And that is going to be fascinating to observe. A deep point in place, 2 slips in the gully. On the mark straight away, Jaden Seals. And a couple of words of encouragement to the great Steve Smith.
First ball back, another peach. He's produced some beauties from that end.
Takes the outside edge this time, and more words being an exchange in close proximity from Smith and Seals.
Exaggerated movement from Smith.
Travis Head doesn't take long to get into his stride generally.
Glorious. Felt as though he was beaten, Travis Head. Such a good head position, able to adjust. Pick the gap for 4.
over the slip cordon. So far since the resumption, Smith hasn't always played with conviction against Seals.
This is a good battle on our hands, folks. Jaden Seals is up for the fight. Steve Smith won't back down. And he's thrown everything at that one. He won't die wandering. It's been a difficult little period.
Got him! Good safe hands, and Shamar Joseph has Steve Smith for the second time in Test. And this was brewing, this wicket here after the break at night.
Just reward for persistence and excellence. And a nod to Brandon King, a difficult introduction to Test cricket in the field, and an important catch taken at an important time. Steve Smith, brilliant, 48. Australia, 157 for 4.
Big man walks to the crease. Bo Webster has shown good form and scored important runs in this series. 161 for 4.
Wicket, and guess who? It's that man Shamar Joseph again. Brilliant effort this from the young Guyanese fast bowler. Australia lose another one. Bo Webster.
Once again, the back foot just got away from himself outside his eye line there. Simple catch to Hope, but once again, it was that man Joseph creating the pressure. He's enjoying this time of the game where the ball is just doing enough. Webster departs for 1, score 161 for 5. This man Alex Carey, look at that record. But I'll tell you what he has been over the last 18 months for Australia. He's a man for a crisis. It's one of those players where you go through at different stages in your career. I'll tell you what, that is a man at the top of his game. Alex Carey has advanced down, over completed, 165 for 5. That brings up 2,000 runs in Test cricket there for Alex Carey. And he's definitely come out with a point to prove today, to put the pressure straight back onto the bowlers. As I said, a closer look at that one. That might be the first 6 of the day. But as a fielding team now, I'm not disappointed with that. Yes, it's a lovely shot from Alex Carey. He's higher confidence. This is his first 6 in the match there to Alex Carey. But it does create wicket opportunities with what the ball's doing now.
Shot from Travis Head to finish this over, lofting it over extra cover. That takes him to 20 from 50 after 64 overs. Australia 184 for 5.
For now, though, Alex Carey is taking advantage of proceedings and playing aggressively, Shakira.
Yeah, just looking to push the game forward, Alex Carey. And why not? He's in the form of his life.
Great effort, great catch. Anderson Phillip, and it had to be a fast bowler to do it. Great athleticism.
I'm total in agreement with you, Bish. We fast bowlers are proud of that effort from Anderson Phillip. Yeah, the second piece of brilliance in the field from a West Indian. First it was Shea Hope behind the stumps, and then this. Had to run to his right, and then look at the time he spent in the air. Full length dive on the field as a substitute. Anderson Phillip, and what an impact he's made. Crucial breakthrough for West Indies. Travis Head has to walk back for 20, 189 for 6.
Very good from Pat Cummins. Aggressive by nature with the bat in his hand.
And no mud with the bat. Pat Cummins. He's played some crucial roles as a batter. And really good. Bit too full for Worrell. Allows the tall Pat Cummins to hit through the line of the ball. Just stay his leg side of it so he can get his hands through it. Oh.
Another edge, another one gone. Justin Graves strikes again. West Indies are certainly enjoying life under lights.
Yeah, he hasn't had happy times with the bat this series, Justin Graves. But boy, has he had an impact with ball in hand. Wickets in every innings for West Indies. And how crucial is this spell with Alzarri Joseph not available to bowl? Big wicket of Alex Carey, who walks back for 21, 198 for 7. A monumental match, not just because it's the first day nighter here at Sabina Park, but also because it's this man's 100th test as a fast bowler. Remarkable. Just the second Australian fast bowler to have done it behind the legendary Glenn McGrath.
Straight on target. He does get it straight, and another one goes down. And Seals, well, there might be a conversation from those in higher authority about that discussion with him sending Stark off.
Yeah, 5 wickets, no loss in this session. West Indies have been brilliant under the lights. There is assistance, but you still have to put the ball in the right areas. Damage was sent off. Start walks back in his 100th test match before making an impact. 199 for 8.
Scott Boland comes to the crease. Guarantee you West Indies will bat tonight, one way or the other. We'll go for the review.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Bowler's feet checked, it's a fair delivery. Now spin vision, please. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any bat involved, but can you just confirm that with Ultra Edge, please? Yeah, keep it rolling through. Clear gap between bat and ball. Yeah, no bat involved. Go to ball tracking when ready, please. Pitched in line, impacted line, wickets missing. Nitin, you can stay with your original decision of not out. Stand by. On screen signal now.
All the way for 6. It's a good shot from Pat Cummins.
Yeah, lots of wickets have fallen this session. It's also been the fastest scoring session of the test so far. And the ball does fly off the bat under the lights as well. Probably not fully controlled. It goes way beyond the boundary.
Back-to-back sixes for Australia's captain.
And this one much more authoritative. Brilliant from Pat Cummins. We did see he's very handy with bat in hand. Good length delivery. Just look at the way he keeps his balance. Such a good shot.
Should be taken. Kevlin Anderson pockets it. Another wicket for Jaden Seals. Eyes on Pat Cummins as he departs.
Yeah, attempted to clear the boundary once more. Falls way short on this occasion. Pat Cummins. Seals utilizing his white ball skills after being struck for 2 maximums at the beginning of the over.
Cummins goes for 24, 216 for 9. It's a lovely shot. No sighter needed by Josh Hazelwood. 220 for 9.
Yeah, that's gone for 4 as well, so it's been a flurry of boundaries, hemorrhaging actually. It's taken. Final wicket goes. And Shamar Joseph picks up another against Australia. He really is the Aussie slayer. And yet again, West Indies have dismissed Australia, taking all 10 wickets.
He's a final wicket here of Hazel. Gave himself a little bit of room. Once again, easy catch in the outfield of Joseph. The one thing that has been outstanding for the West Indies has been their quality of fielding. We've seen them a constant improvement, but this night cricket is here to stay. It's been nothing but entertainment.
Yeah, centennial test for that man warming up there, Mitchell Starc. This is the way the innings panned out. No one getting to a half century, 46 and 48. Those two, but lots of starts. Look at the strike rates as well. Really good from that standpoint, but dismissed inside day 1. 70.3 overs, getting to 225.
Have a look at the bowling there from the West Indies. 2 openers were outstanding, Seal and Joseph, 3 and 4. Greaves chipped in for 3. And what it was is a good all-round performance in the field from the West Indies.
100 test matches for this man, 395 test wickets, 5 away from 400. This could be very special for him. The leading wicket taker in day-night tests.
If you have a look at Brandon King there, he's been one shining light throughout this series. I know you got excited about the dance and the music out the back, but I think we're going to witness something pretty special here in the next hour. This young man here, it's a very impressive first-class career. He's made his name for himself batting at 3 and 4. He's been thrust into opener. 650s, 500s, the best of 153.
First ball, 100th test. They're going down the leg side, but there's that shape, that arc already. This is going to be a serious test for King and the debutant Anderson.
Yeah, straight away there, Mitchell Starc, right on the money. Hit that perfect length. The ball just did enough off the seam to take the front pad. Just going down leg side. One thing there, King was very, very late on that.
Off the mark, both him and the West Indies.
Full delivery, driven nicely through the offside.
This has been a hallmark of Brandon King in this series. very decisive. When he's on the drive, it's full-blooded and it's elegant.
Got him! Straight through him, playing his 100th Test match, Mitchell Starc. How many times has he done that? In swinging, full delivery that rattles into the stumps.
You could see it coming. And eventually through the gate again, this time on target. And a familiar sight for Mitchell Starc. Kevin Anderson goes for 3. West Indies 11 for 1.
And Roston Chase is batting at number 3. They've pushed into the covers, so that is the end of Mitchell Starc. 1 over to go on day 1, 14 for 1. And well done. Well played by Brandon King, Roston Chase. They get through. So Australia dismissed for 225. The West Indies go into the sheds, having lost the 1 wicket with 16 runs on the board. So it's been quite an even day again. So Australia having won the toss, making 225. Their last 7 wickets lost for 68 runs. Shamar Joseph, brilliant today, 4 for 33. Graves, 3 wickets. Seals, 3 wickets again. So at the moment, after day 1, the West Indies trail by 209 runs.
Bright sunshine once again. We are ready for the start of day 2 of this 3rd and final test between the West Indies and Australia here at Sabina Park in Kingston, Jamaica. It is a pink ball day-night test, and the bowlers once again are having their say. Australia bowled out for 225, having won the toss and again choosing to bat with runs for Smith and Green and wickets for Shamar, Joseph, Graves and Seals. West Indies in response after 9 overs, 16 for 1, still trailing by 209.
Roston Chase came out in that number 3 position. We spoke about the injuries to John Campbell and Mikael Louis, which forced changes. Brandon King, new to Test match cricket, but has familiarity opening the batting in international cricket, and he acquitted himself quite nicely. Right, first ball day 2. Had a look at the pitch, Brad.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Had a close look this morning. It's got a beautiful cover of grass even. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're seeing consistent seam movement throughout the day yesterday. If you have a look there now, that grass cover is even. It's quite dry underneath, but it's hard. But expect the ball to probably seam today more than it'll swing.
First run of the day off the bat of Chase. 17 for 1. 396 wickets for Mitchell Starc, looking to get to that 400 mark. He starts from the Courtney Walsh end. The one that goes away from the right-hander, he'll be expecting that ball to arc back in, but this is one of his dangers.
I thought last night Mitchell Starc was outstanding. He got a lot of movement back into the batsman, but he just got his line wrong.
Brandon King, supreme, really regal from the King.
That's a great shot there from King. If I was the Australians, I wouldn't be too disheartened with that. It's exactly what you want the West Indian batters to do. Nice and full. Difference there, he's got his weight through the ball, head over the front knee, and didn't try to overhit the ball, just timed it raced away for 4. That's a good result there for both teams because you want the West Indies batters playing that shot. And on the flip side to that, the mindset of the batters to looking to score if it is overpitched.
Yeah, just short. Soft hands, soft-ish hands from Ruston Chase. He really didn't go after it. And in the end, he fell just short of the fielder.
This is well played here from Chase. If you see what he did, he played the ball late, soft hands. He didn't push at the ball. And on a surface like that, if you do push at it and play hard, that's where you do get caught in the slips. Very well played.
Straight away, huge appeal. Might have been an inside edge. Yeah, they're not thinking about the review. But first delivery, some sort of lateral movement.
He's the one thing Scotty Boland will do. He will get whatever in the surface off the seam. He'll bowl that fuller length. He'll attack the stumps. Just look at this. Nice seam, but it's the movement off the seam that's going to cause the damage. And he's skillful enough to get that ball. Yes, some will naturally go in, but the one to hold its line, bring Alex Carey into play.
Big appeal by the Australians, and the finger's gone up. Hazelwood into his first over. And will he go upstairs? He does.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. Bowler's feet checked. It's a fair delivery. Spin vision when ready, please. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any bat involved there. Just confirm that with Ultra Edge, please. Yeah, keep it rolling right through, please. Thank you. Clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please.
Here it is.
Ball tracking coming now. Pitching outside, off, impacting line. Wickets is umpire's call. Adrian, you can stay with your original decision of out. Your on-screen signal now.
A game of grey areas. On first view, you can't say that's a bad decision from the umpire, but on review, Brandon King would feel hard done by. The vigil comes to an end. 14 for King, 28 for Thule West Indies.
John Campbell walks out to the crease. Of course, was meant to open the batting last night, but went off with an injury. Oh, edge through the slips. Well, he's off the mark. He makes things happen, does John Campbell. Loves playing his shots. He was just looking to defend that, but he's away with the boundary.
Yeah, soft hands. Playing very late, almost behind the pad.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot from Ruston Chase. Just got one on leg stump. Didn't try and hit it too hard. Nicely balanced and just used a bit of timing.
I love this from Chase. He's been challenged with the ball coming back. He's tried to block out the ones that are straight. But the ones that slide onto the pad, you have to dispatch it. And he did that with consummate ease on that occasion. Good start.
Oh, an edge. Another edge from Campbell. Not quite carrying. Here he is, Big Bo Webster. Tell you what, there's some height in the slip cordon of the Australians. There's the outside edge. Oh, just short. Oh, it's an inside edge. Finger up. Straight away, Ruston Chase says no.
Front foot check.
It's missed
Take
everything.
it right down, please.
Or has it clipped the back?
Nitton, it's a no ball.
Pad on the way
no
through.
Ball.
Doesn't matter anyway because it was a no ball. Can there be enough happening?
This is so fascinating. Because of the auto no balls now taken out of the hand of the on-field umpire. And I'd love to see on review, because I think Nitton Menon gave him out caught behind, if I'm not mistaken. It sounded like an inside edge to him.
You can also see a little advancement from John Campbell to try to put Hazelwood off his length and line.
Yeah, he did advance the ball before. Maybe a bit too early. Josh Hazelwood pulled his length right back. This time though, stays full but gets too straight. Hazelwood.
Swoops. Does hit the stumps. It was very casual of Campbell. Dipping in. All seems good.
Yeah, watching those replays, one of the things that jump out at me is the fact that Ruston Chase seems quite late on getting his back down to play those deliveries. Yeah, also stuck on the crease.
Taken this time. What a delivery. A rip snorter from Pat Cummins. And a good catch in the slip cordon. This is the third time now that Pat Cummins has dismissed Ruston Chase.
Well, two deliveries going into the pad. That delivery banged in hard just outside off stump, getting enough height. Ruston Chase not able to control the delivery and managing only to send it through to first slip. Khawaja taking an easy catch. Ruston Chase goes for 18 of 71 deliveries. Weston is now 58 for 3.
Michael Louis, who went off the field injured late yesterday and so could not have taken his position at the top of the order, makes his way out to the middle.
Louis down to fine leg, takes him off the mark. His first run in his comeback test.
Yeah, quick single, good response, and it should result in some overthrows as well. So very sloppy from the Australians, uncharacteristic. And that's 5 runs, a push for 5.
There is no batsman in the world that doesn't like getting free runs, Sam. Just what the doctor ordered John Campbell would be saying. Sloppy piece of work from Australia. Wicketkeeper not gathering cleanly. Nobody in the slips even thought about backing him up. And Hazelwood showing his disgust. Smith as well.
Yeah, soft hands through the gap. He'll get a 4. John Campbell.
Well, his outside edge has been very, very productive for him today, and he gets yet another boundary off his outside edge. John Campbell won't mind, the West Indies won't mind, the Australians will feel disgusted.
Yeah, it's what we call in this game an educated edge from John Campbell. But the softness of the hands, that's what's key. Outer portion of the bat again, advancement down the pitch again, but they've survived. Importantly, the West Indian opening pair, not opening in this innings though. 73 for 3, and it's tea on day 2 of this third and final test at Sabina Park. Australia, as we reflect on what has gone on so far, won the toss and they decided to bat first. It was an accelerated day's play on day 1. Shot out for 225. Shamar Joseph, again, 18 wickets now in the series for him. And Justin Graves with 3, and Jaden Seals continues to impress here at Sabina Park. Smith and Green got into the 40s. The West Indies in reply, 73 for 3. And John Campbell now into the 30s, unbeaten, still trailing by 152.
So Josh Hazlewood's going to bowl the first over of this session. Oh, surprise, surprise. Josh Hazlewood right on a good line and length to start this spell.
Oh, metronomic. It's always asking questions of the batters.
That is glorious. Just about the shot of the game so far, 77 for 3.
Yeah, excellent commitment to the stroke, decided early. Anything slightly overpitched, you want the West Indian batters to try to cash in. Really good position as well. Weight going into the shot. Good from John Campbell.
Oh, and that's gone past Alex Carey. Inside edge.
Oh, agonizingly close. And he doesn't look very assured in that defensive stroke, Mikael Louis.
Oh, big appeal. I don't think it's out. It's given out. He'll definitely refer this. He has to.
Yeah, eventually reviews John Campbell.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. Bowler's feet checked, it's a fair delivery. No shot played. Could I get spin vision, please? Okay, clearly no bat involved, no shot played. We'll go straight to ball tracking when ready, please. Ball tracking coming up now. Pitching outside off. Impact outside off, no shot played. Wickets hitting. Nitin, you can stay with your original decision of out. On screen signal now.
Well, that is a very good decision. I must admit, live, I thought that wasn't out, but smashing into the top of off stump. So well bowled, Scotty Boland, and he played well for his 36, John Campbell. And now it is 82 for 4. Shea Hope makes his way out into the middle after another wicket has fallen for the West Indies. Oh, did that take some glove? Past Alex Carey reasonably comfortably, I suppose, but yeah, given 4.
Yeah, he doesn't like it there, Shea Hope.
Oh, shot. Good reply after being under a lot of pressure. Nice straight drive to finish the over. 90 for 4.
Just in front, I think, of Usman Khawaja. Coming back for two. No real chance for Alex Carey to his right.
It's interesting how you just have to make little changes in the field. This one there, Hope's just got caught on the crease, just short of Usman Khawaja. But the one thing he's been doing really well is he's been really sharp in his footwork, and the little change there from Pat Cummins just to put deep square back just created that little bit of doubt in the batsman's head, and that's then when the Australians can get the wicket.
That is an ugly shot. That is a very disappointing shot, a hike out of nowhere by Mikhail Louis.
Yeah, that's just a brain fade there by Louis. His ball just the top of off stump, angling in. Just played totally all around that. And you could see the pressure starting to build there. Boland was doing a great job. Hazelwood looked a big smile on his face there, but that is an absolute brain explosion there by Louis. He departs for 7, 95 for 5.
Justin Graves replacing Mikhail Louis.
Yep.
Oh no. Alex Carey. Should he have just lifted for Usman Khawaja, standing at first slip?
Yeah, Alex Carey, he's been in wonderful form with the gloves. And the first thought as a keeper, if you see you've got to go, it's just held its line. A big nick. Alex Carey's gone with two hands. Probably should have gone with one. But the first thought as a keeper, if you see you've got to go, big nick. Straight to Usman Khawaja. Just as I said there, it probably just as the natural angle of Mitchell Starc went away, the ball just kept going away from him. Probably needed to go one hand.
Very classical shot to bring up the 100 for the West Indies. And the first boundary for Graves.
Well, that's a shot of the day from Graves. Over pitch from Mitchell Starc. Rub a bit of salt in the wound, getting driven straight back down the ground after having a catch drop previous ball.
He's played 2 or 3 very classical drives, Justin Graves. 112 for 5.
Shot from Shea, guided. Off line, off length, and punished.
Good batting. This is what we talk about, making sure that you cash in on any scoring opportunity. Shai Hope coming down on it, opening the blade, always in control, and excellent placement. Was that a chance? Was that a chance created by this bowling change? We'll have to see if that one carried through to wicketkeeper Carey.
Definitely inside edge. Oh, and he wouldn't be proud of that, Alex Carey. Sets high standards for himself behind the stumps. Grasped a harder one earlier. Confirmation of the inside edge from Shea Hope. Castled. Bowling into the attack. And Shea Hope has been dismissed. Scott Boland working his magic again.
Top of off, really good length from Scott Boland, and the West Indies now in a little bit of bother at 124 for 6. Shai Hope goes for 23. of 35.
Alzarri Joseph, the new batter. Good to see him back on the park. Went off yesterday for some scans. Just a couple. Last ball of the over. Another one. Bo Webster again. He's felt left out. He's added his name to the list of wicket takers in this test. Alzarri Joseph will be and should be disappointed. The West Indies has lost a 7th wicket.
Poor shot this. Webster putting it on a decent enough length. Alzarri playing a little bit across the line, not getting enough bat behind it, and spooning a fairly comfortable catch to Smith at mid-off. Alzarri Joseph goes for 2, and the West Indies lose their 7th wicket for 127.
Shamar Joseph at 9, but stats-wise, second best West Indies batter in terms of runs in this series. Gorgeous. A gorgeous straight drive. First ball for Shamar Joseph, first runs.
Show them how it's done, Shamar. Half volley, leaning into it. Didn't hit it too hard, just placed it, timed it, and it was 4 from the minute it left his bat. Every batter in the West Indies team would have been proud of that shot. All day, and that probably ranks as a decent cover drive. He'll only get 2 for it. The turn for 3. That was an excellent throw from the boundary, and that will be referred, Carlos.
TV umpire for director. We've got an umpire review for run out at the bowler's end. Best side on angle, please. Keep it rolling through, keep it rolling through. Thank you. Stumps cleanly broken, batsman short of his ground, ready with my decision for the screen.
And another one bites the dust. Justin Graves, gorgeous cover drive, good intent in the running, but a bad decision to come back for the 3rd, and Sam Constance getting himself in the game. A rocket of an arm. West Indies had lost the 8th, 135 for 8. Jamel Warrican, highest score of 41. Another one. Jamel Warrican steering the ball in the waiting gloves of Alex Carey. Hitting a good length again. Inducing a stroke, a false one. And Alex Carey, who's had a tough session, coaches a relatively easy catch. Warrican gone for a duck. West Indies 137 for 9.
Jaden Seals, the new batter. Directed, and he would have been gone. Very late there, Shamar Joseph. Already saw 1 run out. It could have been another.
And these are just those concentration lapses. Joseph just sitting back, watching the ball rather than reacting. Travis Head.
Clean him up. That's the end of the innings. Scott Boland on target. Shamar Joseph trying to hit that one out of Sabina. And West Indies have been bundled out for 143, giving Australia a healthy lead of 82 runs in the first innings.
A well-compiled bowling innings from the Australians. Look at this, seam up, top of middle stump. It's the one thing that Scott Boland has done well throughout this whole innings, is targeted the stumps.
26 for 5 is what the West Indies lost at the very end. 143 in pursuit of 225. It means that Australia will start their second innings with an 82-run lead.
Alzarri Joseph is out there. Time will tell whether he can have a bowl at some stage later, but Sam Constas, we will look at his technique, we will look at his application tonight. A new ball under lights here at Sabina. You expect some lateral movement. I thought the way the pitch played for the first two sessions today was perhaps the best that's seen in the series. So good batting conditions, was flitted away. How does it respond now? The outside edge. Didn't target the stumps, he targeted the outside edge. A miserable series for Sam Constas. Has continued the third time Shamar Joseph has ripped him out.
Good length, asking him to play. Roston chase at the gully. Shamar Joseph at it again. And the end to a miserable first West Indies trip for Sam Constas. A duck to depart, none for one.
Cameron Green up to what, 46 in the first innings, half century in the second test match. Runs on the board now for Australia. It's a touch, two straight and four to end the over, 8 for 1. Absolutely brilliant. Got straight. It's a nice touch from Green. Very well bowled. 12 for 1.
Jaden Seals with another beauty. You know that's Miss Pad or stump.
Right, yes.
Nice shot from Khawaja. He sweats on getting something short to put away.
Shows a little bit of trust in the bounce of the pitch as well. We know Khawaja climbs into anything above waist height. He's been starved of that length. And once he gets it, he punishes it.
He has knocked him over again. He is a machine, Shamar Joseph. And on this form, one of the best going around of the young group of fast bowlers. Third time he's knocked over Usman Khawaja.
Once again, Shamar Joseph is that guy. He's dragged Usman Khawaja out of his comfort zone, back away from pad, trying to cover drive. A little bit of movement, inside edge found, and stumps castled. Shamar Joseph is on a roll, 19 for 2 Australia.
Steve Smith, one of the modern greats of the game. Spit off the mark. For 2. It's gone through. Did it drop short?
Alzari Joseph causing havoc. Oh, yes. You have to call it a drop, but it's not an easy chance. And you need to catch Steve Smith. We could potentially look back on that as a big moment in this game.
Terrific. Absolutely brutal from Alzari Joseph. This is heat. Even Steve Smith, his facial contortions and his body language is suggesting this is hot.
Alzari Joseph heard you talk about Shamar and his speeds. He's come to the party. This is fast bowling. This is a throwback to what Sabina Park would have seen in years gone by. Uncomfortable to bat.
That is not controlled from Cam Green. This is phenomenal viewing. 28 for 2.
Straight through him! Straight through Stephen Smith. The West Indies have got their third.
Excellent bowling from Alzari Joseph. Bowling fast. 3 short balls to begin the over, keeping Steve Smith back. Steve Smith not wanting to come forward now, ball a fuller length and just hanging his bat out, but more importantly for the West Indies, keeping his feet on the crease, inside edge. Ball down, just what the West Indies needed. The third Australian wicket goes, they're 28 for 3, Steve Smith out for 5.
Travis Head out to face the music. Another short ball, and it's been cut away. Should only get 2. So Travis Head off the mark. Edge, thick edge. One bounce through the kitchen sink at it.
Well, how many times have we seen Travis Head play this shot? He doesn't play those in half measures. Got enough bat in it, didn't even try to keep it down, and basically saying, if you're going to catch me, you're going to have to catch me flying.
Well, there's a good shot from Cam Green. Up on his toes and dealt with.
Very good shot this. Justin Greaves erring just a little bit in length. A touch too short and giving Cam Green just enough room to rock back, open the blade a little bit, and a welcome boundary for Australia. They move on to 41 for 3.
Beautiful shot from Travis Head. He challenged the boundary and it gets there.
Beautiful shot from Travis Head, just slightly over pitched from Jaden Seals, and Mikael Louis making everybody just a little bit nervous with that chase. Went over the line, beautiful balance from Head, waited on it, hit it under his eyes.
This should be out. Oh, really a wonderful opportunity goes a begging. Could not get there. Shea Hope is what he's saying. And they can't believe it. He was gone for all money.
Yeah, really unbelievable. He was all the way down, almost at the non-striker's aim. You just wonder if Kevin Anderson had more time to maybe settle and aim properly, or maybe give that man Shea Hope a chance to get closer to the stumps. A big opportunity going to begging.
And that's gone for 4. Good timing from Travis Head. 50 up for Australia.
Yeah, lead increases to 132 now. Yeah, key to this was how late he played it. There was a deep point. He got it way finer.
Taken. Kevlon Anderson. Anderson, the man on debut. What a catch that was. Really brilliant stuff. We've seen some brilliance in the field.
Yeah, umpires are just going to go upstairs to make sure it carries.
TV umpire to director. We've got an umpire review for fair catch. Bowler's feet checked, it's a fair delivery. Just get us front on spin vision, Gav, please, if you can, first. Yeah, just keep that rolling through. Keep that rolling through. Okay, clearly hit it. Just give me a closer one of the catch, please, mate. Thank you. Thank you, that's all I need. Fingers clearly under the ball. Ready with my decision for the big screen.
Yeah, decision out, clearly carried to Kevlon Anderson. He'll be very pleased. Remember, he put down a chance yesterday. Travis Hay walks back for 16. Big wicket for West Indies, 50 for 4.
Bo Webster, the new batter. What a shot, first ball. Is that a sign of things to come?
Yeah, not going to hang around Bo Webster. Get an opportunity like this, first baller or not, on top of the bounce, and he crashes it through the outside. Justin Graves will be disappointed with that delivery as a first up one to the new batter.
Big appeal. Given not out. Right, the West Indies confer. What will they do? Good afternoon, Brad Haddon.
Good afternoon, Greg Blewett. You might as well use it. You got 3 important time in the game. Oh, they have.
TV umpire to director. We've got a player review for LBW. Original decision not out. Bowler's feet checked. Fair delivery. Spin vision when ready, please. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any bat involved there. Just confirm that with Ultra Edge, please, Gav. Yeah. Clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. Pitching outside off, impacting line wickets is umpire's call. Nitton, you can stay with your original decision of not out. Stand by. On screen signal now.
Well, that is a beautiful shot. Tell you what, Bo Webster launched into that.
Well, it doesn't get much better than this here from Bo Webster. He's come out and showed a definite intent to score. This one just over pitched. It's a beautiful cover drive. Hasn't tried to overplay his hand. The pace of the ball do all the work.
Oh, it's gone through him. He's ripped out the top of off stump.
That is an unbelievable ball. Alzari Joseph gone wide on the crease, angled in there to Bo Webster. Just have a look here. Scrambled seam, ball just straightens. Bo Webster has played all around that. Similar to delivery that got rid of Cameron Green in the first innings. Australia now in a lot of trouble. 69 for 5.
Well, Alex Carey's got some work to do. Oh, he's hit him. Another good short delivery. Appears as Alex Carey's okay. That's a nasty one to get first up.
Have a look at that delivery. just took his eyes off it at the last minute. It's broke the helmet. Just look, he just got that blind spot there, the left-hander, took his eyes off it, and he wore the brunt of that right on the earlobe.
Oh, and he's down the track and out! The outside edge! The West Indies are on fire!
And that's an interesting approach there from Alex Harry. We've seen the first innings. In his first 4 balls, he did charge down the wicket. But the length there, nice pace, unbelievable catch there by King at first slip. Alex Carey departs for a duck. Australia in trouble at 69 for 6.
Pat Cummins is now out there. I bet he wouldn't have thought he'd be batting tonight. That's a lovely shot from Cameron Green. He is really standing up for the Aussies.
Yeah, it's a wonderful straight drive there from Cameron Green. With all what's happening around him, he's kept his composure. Still looked to score. This one here, just over pitched. Cameron Green just starting to find some rhythm with that bat swing. Beautiful straight drive, just to break the shackles a little bit for the Australians.
One outside edge, very well bowled by Seals. It was right at middle and off stump. Big outside edge. 4 more runs though to the Aussies.
Once again, the length's the key. Soft hands there.
Was available. And that's available to Cam Green. It's perhaps as good as we've seen him in the series. 85 for 6. I was saying to myself before he bowled that you've got to hold your length with your first ball of the spell, because Green's footwork and the path of his bat has been much more switched on.
Big stride, head over the ball. Well placed.
And just short of Kevlon Anderson, and that is the end of that. A fantastic effort from the West Indies seamers, led by the 2 Josephs.
Yeah, this is where things stand. 225 to 143, a considerable lead for Australia. They've pushed ahead now to 99 for 6, 4 wickets still in hand. The overall lead though, 181. Remember, West Indies haven't gone past 150 in their second innings in both the test matches to date.
Day 3 of this third and final test between the West Indies and Australia is here at Sabina Park in Kingston, Jamaica, with the sun beating down. And we've had a fascinating contest when Australia were bowled out for 225. The West Indies replied with only 143. And Australia in trouble in their second innings at 99 for 6 with Cam Green still there. But the lead is 181.
Oh, he's gone through him. First ball of the day. Wow, what a start. Cameron Green lets the first ball go and it cannons into his off stump.
You cannot script this any better. First ball, first wicket of the day, a little nip backer, top of off, Shamar Joseph again. Cam Green going for a valiant 42. Australia 99 for 7.
Mitchell Starc is out there for Australia, playing in his 100th Test match. Tickled down the leg side. It's either off the bat or off the thigh pad, so leg byes given, but 4 more runs to the Australians. That lead 185. But this surface is definitely better, I feel, than the previous 2 Test matches.
I agree, and I feel as though it's another moment. And one thing the Aussies are good at is seizing moments, and I think if West Indies, talking about World Test Championship cycle and the bigger picture, this is a moment in this cycle where if you do seize it, you can win another famous Test match.
Oh, good short one. Wow. Another one goes. Aussies have lost their 8th.
Another rip snorter from Alzarri Joseph, could only fend it to the waiting hands of Kevlon Anderson. And for Pat Cummins, that's unlucky number 13. He's Alzarri Joseph's 13th wicket for the series, the most in a single series for him, the Aussies, 105 for 8.
Scott Boland off the mark. Oh, that's hit well from Mitchell Starc. He is a clean hitter of the ball.
Starc showing his class with the bat. Not much foot movement, but good power. Actually, a good-looking shot.
There it is, bang on target. Absolute chaos this young man is causing in Test match cricket. Wicket number 51 for Shamar Joseph. What else can we say?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant, Shamar Joseph. He loves this opposition. Yeah, and it's the build-up to this. Previous delivery short, this one full, fast, and straight at those stumps. Brilliant from Shamar Joseph. What execution. Scott Boland walks back for 116 for 9.
Last man, Josh Hazlewood. It's valuable runs, valuable for Australia. The lead is now 202, 120 for 9.
Fast and furious, but just too straight on that occasion. Every run is going to count for these Australians.
That is the end of that. Bang on target, and the bowlers have kept the West Indies in the contest. 13th wicket in the series for Alzarri Joseph, the most he's ever picked up in a series, and these are his best figures in Test match cricket. Well deserved 5 for 27. His second 5-wicket haul, and if ever someone has bowled well enough and the figures reflect it, it is this time.
Yeah, this is what has impressed me most about Alzarri Joseph this innings in particular. He's still ball short. He's still being hostile, but he hasn't been afraid to pitch it up and bring the stumps in play.
We have seen the absolute best of him. Shakira, when I made the comment before the Test series that his best years are ahead of him, this is what I was talking about. What I saw last night, what I've seen here, is what I've been hoping to see from this man for a long time, and I've finally seen it.
Yeah, you and me alike, Bish. I think he is the leader of this bowling attack, and finally he's been able to step up and get the results he so thoroughly deserves. Just his second 5-wicket haul, but there's so many more ahead for him. Remember, he's only 28 years old, Alzarri Joseph.
They need 204. But 141 and 143 have been the two fourth innings scores for the West Indies in this series. They have to make a better fist of it this time.
Yeah, Michael Louis picked up a knee injury diving. And John Campbell, he was struck in the chest, fielding that back pad. Michael Louis, he will desperately want to do better than he did in that first innings.
Stark, will he find swing? Brilliant start, outstanding start, the perfect start. 21st wicket in the first over for the man who has done it more than anyone else. Wow.
Yeah, made that 397 test wickets now. What a beauty to get first up. Josh English wearing the gloves today because Alex Carey did not pass the fitness test. Remember, he was struck on the helmet yesterday. Easy take for him, but John Campbell, what a beauty to get first up. Could not respond. Was back for a golden duck. 0 for 1.
After one ball of the second innings for the West Indies, Kevlon Anderson, well, you could argue he's opening the batting again. That's gone, that's the one, that's the swing. Stark again, 2 in his first over. 400 is on the horizon. 398 for the pink ball master. He's going to review it.
TV umpire to director, we've got a player review for LBW. Original decision is out, no shot played. Bowler's feet checked, fair delivery. Can we get spin vision, please? Okay, clearly no bat involved and no shot played. Ball tracking when ready, please. We've got pitching in line, impact in line, no shot. And wickets is hitting. Nitin, you can stay with your original decision of out. On-screen signal now.
By the time he saw the replay on the big screen, decision at held. Mitchell Stark has 2 in the first over and not yet a score on the board. Kevlon Anderson was back without scoring, 0 for 2.
Brandon King, as I said before, it's well known with Stark and Shaheen Afridi at his best. Watch your stumps, guard your stumps. The wind is coming across his left shoulder to his right as he runs in. Guard your stumps. Knocked him over! 3 in the over! Back to back! It was predictable. He is a great 399 test wickets for Mitchell Stark in his 100th test match. We are lucky to see him.
Now this is absolutely beautiful bowling. Top class seam bowling from Mitchell Stark. The best to do it with a pink ball in hand. My gosh. Guard your stumps, Ian Bishop said. West Indian batters just have no answer for what Sturt is putting on show. Brandon King walks back for another knock. 3 wickets down, not a score yet.
West Indies captain makes his way to the wicket. And then you have this guy from the other end who's just relentless.
Yeah, that's going to be painful. Ruston Chase, there's an area there that isn't protected. And as my good friend, one of my good friends always say, he has a remedy for that. And the only remedy for that is time. Give it some time. This is what he's so good at, just to get that ball to nibble around.
Oh, always painful days, especially against a new hard cricket ball that is only at the minute 3.2 overs old. Australians seeing the lighter side of it. Ruston Chase, not so much.
That's a huge shout. It's given its 400 test match wickets for Mitchell Starc. He joins the legendary Shane Warne, McGrath and Nathan Lyon in the pantheon of Australian greats. 4 wickets for him in this innings. 400 in total in his centennial test. Unbelievable.
Warmly applauded from the rest of his teammates up on the balcony. Ball pitching, swinging back, getting past the defensive bat of Mikhail Louis. Up he went, and he didn't have to wait too long for the response he wanted from the umpire. And look at his emotions. How much it means to him, to the support staff, to the team, and indeed to everyone watching back home in Australia. 5-0. Mikhail Louis goes for 4, and the score remains at 5-4.
Shea Hope. Is there any hope left, though? Makes his way out to the middle. You heard that right, folks. 400 test wickets for Mitchell Starc, and he's not done yet. Now outside edge. I'm not sure if it carried, but Shea Hope is off the mark. Huge shot again. Mitchell Starc again. This is amazing. There is a review though, so we'll have to wait for confirmation.
TV umpire to director, we've got a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. Feet checked, it's a fair delivery. Spin vision, please. Okay, ball's close to the bat. Can we just confirm with Ultra Edge, please? Rolling through now. Rolling through. Flat line, no bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Nitin, you can stay with the original decision of out. On screen, signal now.
So the dreaded finger goes up and Shea Hope has to depart for 2. The West Indies now 7 for 5.
New batter for the West Indies, Justin Graves. Has that century to his name. Graceful, really elegant from Graves to get off the mark.
Well, a welcome relief for the fans here in Kingston. Graves getting his hands through the ball, little bit overpitched from Mitchell Stark, and Graves quickly pouncing on it, hitting it through extra cover for 4.
Another one down. This is wretched. It really is, some of it. Take nothing away from Hazelwood. He bangs away on that length. This is a submission.
Yeah, that's just a classic Josh Hazelwood dismissal. Just back of a length, a little bit of movement off the wicket. Chase has played with his hands. Simple catch there to Josh Inglis, who's substituting for Alex Carey. But this is an absolute disaster for the West Indies. Captain departs for a duck. 11 for 6.
This guy just finished bowling 5.2 overs ago, picking up his second 5-wicket haul. Down. I don't think he'll smirk too much about it, already having 5 for 6.
Yeah, tough chance. Got caught in the crease there, back for length. Sam just went to his right knee too early, one hand.
Likes the drive. Justin Graves will be hoping to enhance his credentials here today.
Much needed boundary ahead of the West Indies. Big drive, a fraction of it. Second you thought that was carrying to Mitchell Stark at point.
A little bit of bounce, and Scotty Boland just came in there, but it's leg byes anyway that is signalled. What a session of Test match cricket we have had here at Sabina this afternoon. 10 wickets in the session. It means the West Indies still need another 182, or Australia 4 wickets for a clean sweep of the series.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether I've seen Mitchell Stark bowl better than that. Going just short of Travis Head there in at short leg. It's popped up for a second. I think it was short of Travis. Let's have a look. Nicked! On another drop, and it's Sam Constas again. Got 2 hands on it, knocked it up and couldn't mop it up.
Yeah, nothing quite going right for Sam Constas. Dropped one earlier. I think it was Alzari Joseph as well, off Mitch Stark. This one. Hands came up quite late. Hard hands and flew so far away from him. Couldn't recover in time.
There's an edge. Scotty Boland is amongst the wickets as well. On that occasion, cleanly taken. 7 wickets down now, the West Indies.
Yeah, much more comfortable height. Good length again from Scott Boland, as always. Turns Justin Graves right around. An easy enough catch for Bo Webster. Ball spot for 11, Justin Graves. 7 down now, West Indies. Just 26 on the board.
Right, Shamar Joseph is the new batsman for the West Indies, who loves to play shots. That's close. That is close. I'll be very surprised if the Australians don't send this upstairs. Maybe height. Yeah, there they go.
TV umpire to director. Player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Bowler's feet checked. It's a fair delivery. Spin vision when ready, please. Okay, doesn't look as though there's any bat involved. Just confirm that with Ultra Edge, please. Ultra Edge coming up now. Yep, clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. Pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets is hitting. Adrian, I'm going to get you to change your decision to out. On screen, signal now.
Decision overturned. Out. Shamar Joseph walks back for a golden duck. Another batter going for a golden duck. Scott Boland on a hat trick now. 26 for 8.
Australian to get a hat-trick in Test match cricket. Wow.
Yeah, Peter Siddle, the last Australian to get a hat-trick in Test cricket. Scotty Boland. Oh my gosh, look at this. Top of off stump. Brilliant piece of bowling by the Australian. Australia has been brilliant all day long. What a moment for a man who only gets one game on this tour. Well prepared. Warwick walks back without scoring. 26 for 9.
Unbelievable scenes here at Sabina Park. Jaden Seals walks out to face the music. At the stumps! And he's gone straight through him. Mitchell Starc, you are an absolute champion. You deserve that. Quite remarkable. The West Indies all out for 27. Well, he went full and straight, did Mitchell Starc, and that's why in the end it was an inside edge that rattled off that back pad onto the stumps, but very fitting that Mitchell Starc is the man to take the final wicket. He's gone past 400 wickets today in his 100th Test match. That is a special, special game, and took a 5 for today in 15 deliveries, the fastest ever in Test match cricket. So there we are, Australia 225, West Indies followed that with 143. Australia bowled out for 121. The West Indies fought back really well, but in the end, the West Indies today absolutely steamrolled for 27. Australia too good.